Hello, everybody. It's us again
Yeah.
in the Witchlight, the carnival of Witchlight and fairies and stuff.
Corralling cats at the carnival. Um, and welcome back. I've lost count of what session but we're back at the Witchlight Carnival, and let's have our lovely recap by Mags.
Yes, this is session 5, dear. Also, I am hearing an echo from you too. I hear my own voice sometimes.
Oh, I hate my life. I've got to exit and come back.
Delightful. Welcome back.
Hey, hi. Yeah, long
Hello there.
time.
Okay, yes, in session 4, starting off, we learned there is a new rule. It's some kind of fey magic fuckery where we can enchant our dice. If you roll too low and want to try again, you can do it 3 times, up to 3 times. However, there will be penalties, so look forward to growing a tail or turning blue like I currently am. You can do 4 rolls per session. Yes. Okay. So actually, starting out, we bought some potions at a tiefling who was selling some. They gave us a long rest. Um, we have 8 punches on our card. There was a giant tree named Northwind and a little squirrel who Gem kept trying to consume. Um, little golden seeds and giving out dandelions. You could make a wish. We met a bird. There was a bird there. I don't know. It caught a flower, and yes, more on that later. Um, we head over to Lost Property. There's a large displacer beast with 2 little boys. Her name is Drylagon, or Dryla for short. She's the mother to lost things. Lets us know that many things are missing, and a lot of those things don't come back. One of the boys picks up a mirrored ball. The kitty gets very, very angry and yells at him, and the boy runs away. I go off to find the ball. Um, he was hiding in a bush. Eventually, we find out that the crow is our new companion, Nyx. Um, yes. Anywho, we all go back. Dandi was singing. Dryla lets us know that Star went missing, and lots of children have been going missing lately. It was kind of a year ago when everything started to go wrong. We have to participate in the carnival in order to go to the wilds, and we have to meet Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, so the carnival has to be happy. If the carnival's not happy, it turns into a nightmare, so that'll be fun to see, because we're definitely not going to fuck this up. We go to the Dragonfly rides, and we see Northwind there, who punches tickets for people who want to ride them. Oh, yes, the Star. Dryla gave Mags Star's bowl in case we happen to find her. Let's see. Oh, yes. 1 second. Oh, yes, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light are not the original owners. They're not from the wilds. The carnival cannot run without the pocket watch that Mr. Light has. The dandelions are a wish spell. Find that out. While I'm talking to Northwind, the dragonfly takes off with a little dwarf. And it's very scary. People take off trying to catch him. Mags surfs. I surf a dragonfly and calm it down. Gemaveave sees a Kenku mysteriously in the bushes, just backing away suspiciously, and also named us the Fey Fighters. Made the carnival happy with that one, so it's okay. A cute little fairy in a nurse outfit gets the dwarf and takes him away somewhere. Northwind is happy that didn't go bad. The dragonflies are always supposed to be relaxed. It's not normal that they get crazy. We find out that the little person whose voice was stolen was named Candlefoot. Let's see. We got some extra gifts from the welcome. Everyone makes a wish. And then we're just kind of riding dragonflies. And we hear some kind of noise from the feasting orchard. Do.
I
That's it.
think. Yep, fantastic. I was about to say, I think that about sums it up. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Mags. Alrighty. And so we're going to pick back up. It seems that Aspen, in all the hullabaloo to try to get to the carnival at opening, ended up getting left behind to pick up the tent and all that because we were going to take a sit down and a long rest, and to make sure that Mags could hurry ahead. Aspen decided to stay behind and pack up the tent and whatnot. And he is now just arriving at the carnival, up to the front to the Twilight booth. Aspen, as you approach, knowing that your friends had gone in this direction, but not quite knowing where they are here, you're arriving up to the ticket booth. And what you see before you, one moment, my thing is over here. Thank you very much. The ticket booth, what you see is a silver statue of a dancing fairy that is mounted on the roof of this booth and is surrounded by glowing, fluttering butterflies. And it's decorated with an animated depiction of the night sky. Shooting stars are crossing across this the ceiling of the booth, and there seems to be an elderly goblin sitting behind the ticket counter, who is looking at you kind of confused as you approach the desk through his spyglass, and he goes, "Ah, you're a late arriver, aren't you? You should have been here an hour ago." And as he says that, there's actually this is to everybody. You do hear a ding across the circle, kind of, and all of you kind of assume almost that time, a little bit of time has passed, essentially. But yes, the goblin is looking at you, kind of confused.
Okay. So obviously gonna walk up to the goblin, but he's gonna be looking at the statue and all the stars and like. I can hear my voice.
Oh,
Yeah, it's doing it again.
dear, is it coming from me?
It is.
Yeah.
Dear me, see if I can do any adjustments. I apologize.
That's okay.
Let's see if that works. Let me know.
Okay, so he's going to be looking at the statue and all the stars. Just I wouldn't say impressed by it, but more fascinated in a sense, if you get what I'm saying.
Okay.
And at the same time, he's going to respond with, "Yeah, I had to pack up some stuff while they all went off ahead."
Ah, I see. Well, I'm sorry, but most of our tickets are all sold out, unless you want to try your luck with a pact.
And what would that entail?
Oh, it's just you have just some silliness occur to you, and it's just for the night. It's not forever. Just for the night.
Aspen thinks for a few seconds. I suppose if it's the only way I'm getting in, then I will have to accept.
Ah, well, I mean, it's the only way you can get in safely. Ah, so a pact. Let's see. And he's going to take out this big old book and kind of plop it down, open the pages, and I would like you to roll me a d8, please.
Let me get my dice out. Come here, D8. Oh god, it's been a while. There it is. It is a 7.
Fantastic. Ah, yes. It seems to me here, for the night, should you accept it, you must greet every tree you see with reverence.
I accept.
Good boy, it's good to talk to the trees. Sometimes they talk back here.
Kind of. He's just like kind of confused, but just accepts it.
Um, at that, he is going to hold out his hand for you to shake.
He shakes his hand.
And at that moment, you feel a compulsion come over you, kind of like a magical sense going up your arm and kind of going into your core. It's almost like that compulsion that kind of, it's almost like a reminder. You're not forced to, but it's like a slight reminder in the back of your head. And he is very sincere as he shakes your hand. Remember, you need to do it, or else your ticket's not valid. And he gives you that very gentle warning, and he does slide over a ticket for the Witchlight Carnival, as well as a pair of fairy wings in a burgundy color. That sparkle and kind of shimmer. With almost like a filigree on the edging in gold. And he looks at you, he's like, that's all, you have to wear that. If you don't, it's a problem. So go on, Sonny. And he's kind of very much waiting for you to put the wings on.
He's just looking at him with like a okay kind of face. Just slowly puts the wings on. Like I have to do this.
He is going to. You are fantastic. He's going to give you a little clap. Just good boy. Good job, son. Now, there are a couple rules. But I believe you were here with friends, correct?
I do, yes.
Well, I don't quite know where your friends have gone off to, Sonny, but, and he's going to signal a little around his booth and to the side, if you find the big tree Northwind, he tends to see much of what goes on, and he'd be able to point you to your friends. But, word of caution, behave till you find them. I'm sure they'll tell you the rules and how your tickets work.
Okay.
And with that, he's kind of stepping back, kind of allowing you to come through the carnival, essentially. So do you walk in?
Of course I do.
Fantastic. Can I have a favor then? I need a perception for me.
What one's that?
It is. It was. It's on your stat sheet. It's perception. So just roll your d20 and then you can add whatever your modifier is, which is a +4.
Okay. D20. Right. Aha, there you go. Ah! Oh, 20.
Oh, fantastic.
That's a good start.
Yes, it is. That's a good first roll of the night.
Yeah.
As you go on in, you do see a massive tree, and the tree is talking. And he seems to be talking to a little fairy and a tiny squirrel. But that is not the only thing you see. That is not the right button. I pressed the wrong button. I apologize. I always have
That's okay.
difficulties.
Control Z.
Yep.
It fixes everything.
Yeah, it does. There we go. But that's not the only thing you see as you make your way into the carnival. It almost seems like he is fading in and out, but you see a man not wearing wings, believe it or not, versus all the other guests. This area is full of guests just kind of loitering and talking and having a good time. There's cotton candy being sold and drinks and whatnot, and everybody seems to have the same fairy wings that you were made to put on. But this man behind this bard that's singing and dancing does not have these fairy wings, and he seems to be picking his pocket. But before you can really say or do anything to that effect, kind of almost phases out of view. And he moves away from your peripheral.
Well, that's not sketchy at all.
Yep.
He
But yeah.
kind of makes sure all of his pockets are secure and that everything's done up tight.
Fantastic. And out of curiosity, do you go up towards the talking tree?
Well, I've got to greet it, so yeah.
That's true. Yeah. Fair point. All right.
I approach her cautiously.
Oh, hey, little man. What's up?
Hello there.
Wow, you're like late to the party, but like welcome to the carnival.
Thank you. Yes, I had some business to attend to. May I ask, how do you know this?
Because the carnival started an hour ago. And like I hand out the welcome gifts and I try to make sure everybody gets some. But it's a little late, man.
Well, it happens.
That's all right. Say, you here alone, man? I can like hook you up with some buddies.
I actually have some friends here already. They went ahead of me. Don't know if you've seen them.
There's a little squirrel that pokes down the branches. Friends, we see everybody here. We know everybody at the carnival. We give out presents, so we know everybody. We see everybody.
Aspen's just kind of like step back with the most like scrunched up face possible of what. Oh, hello, squirrel. I guess.
Red. My name's Red. Hi, nice to meet you. My name is.
He kind of puts his hand out for a handshake and then remembers it's a squirrel and takes it back again. He's like, hello. Yes, I'm looking for my friends.
Well, what do they look like? Yeah, man. Friends look like special or.
Well, one of them looks like a bird, which is probably
Wait.
easiest to go off by.
Is she like a bombshell that like worms?
They do like worms, yes.
Yeah, man, I know them. They were out by like the dragonfly ride. Last I heard, they were heading to the feasting orchard. Here, it's on your map, and he'll like help you like open your map and like point to where they're headed. You just go down the thoroughfare and like hang left.
Thank you very much for the directions.
No
They'll be of
problem.
much use.
Yeah, just yeah, have a good time and catch up with your friends. I mean, you know, just keep your wings on you and like your ticket. Don't have a good time, man. Have a good time. We'll see you around. We want to remember the trying to help people. And we're dragonfly ride. If you want to fly dragonflies, you can go over there.
I follow the directions on the map.
Fantastic. So as you head out, and I imagine you're bowing and passing good old Northwind, can I have since you rolled such a high nat 20, I'm not going to make you roll again. As you're exiting, I'm going to imagine you glance back because this is a silly interaction, but out of your peripheral, as you're trying to take in the sights and the sounds, the smell of popcorn, fizzy sodas, and candy in the air, you see that same being, and he seems to be kind of he seems to kind of reappear out of that thin air, but out of your view from the water, something seems to call his attention. And in the time it takes for you to blink, you hear a quick shout. You're not sure if it's from him or from the rides nearby, but you hear a scream of fear. And when you actually turn your head to see where he is, you find that there's just a small pile of money on the ground, and he looks like he's nowhere to be seen again. And the water is disturbed.
I am.
Not sus at all.
Well, that's not worrying. I'm going to go over and investigate. Because, yes.
When you go over, are you actually investigating? Like, are you touching things?
I'm just like looking around I'm more looking at the water. And obviously notice the money on the ground.
Roll me another perception.
8.
You don't see anything. You don't see anything. The money on the ground is about 2 gold pieces. It's not much.
Has failed you.
I am not gonna pick up the money because I'm sensible. He's just gonna do one more quick scan and then just head back towards in the direction on the map.
Okay, fantastic. And with that, we're going to jump over to the map. Is everybody perfect? Everybody transferred over, and here we go. So, we are jumping over to the other group because you're probably walking on through to catch up with them, following the directions. But the rest of you guys are just now leaving the Dragonfly ride, probably making your way through the thoroughfare to the feasting orchard is what you guys had last agreed upon, or looking at the map, have you guys sort of changed your mind a bit?
No, I think that's where our last clue was taking us, so.
All right. Fantastic. And as you guys walk through the thoroughfare, you are watching little stalls filled with games and candies as you're walking through. There seems to be a performance of a flamethrower doing a very hypnotic dance, entertaining a bunch of people. as you're walking through, the sights and sounds of the carnival kind of like permeating in the air. This place seems just literally out of a fairy tale, just extraordinary, like amazing to witness as you guys walk towards the feasting.
I think that Nyx would definitely peruse the stalls, just glance and see what they have as she follows the rest of the group to the feasting orchard.
Right? Then roll me a d8.
Les-moi? Me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Since you're taking a sight, taking a gander at the sights around you.
An 8.
You as you guys are walking, there seems to be a parade of going by you. It's like a conga line almost, but it's like a lively jig. It's not like a conga, but like a very Irish type of jig. That's being led by a troupe of gnomish clowns.
Oh, I don't like that.
What are those creatures?
The clowns.
What are clowns?
The scourge. The
A
unwantedness.
scourge? In this circuit? What?
I mean, some people like them. I don't. I
Clowns are
don't like
just
their
clowns are
disingenuous mirth.
just fine, Bosnarack.
They're fine for other people, but they can stay away from me.
They look like they are having fun, no?
They're jokesters and jugglers, and they do practical effects and jokes and acrobatics. And some of them even know instrument and bard play.
So the clowns are not the scourge, they are entertainment.
Yeah, for some people, like I said, they're a scourge to me. Some people like them. They can stay
Are you
away.
afraid of them?
I'm not afraid of clowns. Never said that. Not afraid. Just don't like them. Right?
I see.
They can stay away from me. Like I said, their disingenuous mirth, don't like it. Because, I
So
mean, like,
you have an issue
they're
with the
doing funny
makeup
shit,
part.
and yet they're all sad looking.
So if I did my makeup like that, you wouldn't like me either?
You gonna do clown shit near me?
I might consider it.
Gonna paint yourself all sad and then do happy shit?
I might, for fun.
Well, then I would have to disavail myself of your presence until you get your stuff together.
I see.
I like you, Dandi, but like I said, clowns.
I see.
You have a great fear, I sense.
Not scared. Not scared of
No?
clowns. Just
A
don't
great
like them.
dislike. I understand.
Like if a clown were to sneak up on me, I wouldn't go, ah! I'd be like, ugh. There's a difference.
I see.
Why are you gonna paint yourself like a clown and sneak up on me now? Are we about to lose friends there?
Never.
I don't like that sarcasm. Don't like it.
It's about this time that you guys will have made it to the orchard. Aspen, you're not quite there yet. I'll let you know when you make it there. But moment. There we go. And you guys at this point have made it to the feasting orchard. There we go. And as you guys approach this area, it's these tall trees that kind of engulf these tables and little tents just magic lights are flitting about everywhere. Small glowing fairies are flitting all around, kind of giggling and laughing. There's music and mirth radiating from this kind of naturey park. And there's the heady sense of flowers, mead, berry pie that's wafting through the air, along with meat, veggies, and other types of food, decadent food. Stilt walkers are walking through, picking fruit from the trees, and musicians are all over the place, playing drums, pipe, and strum, and everyone's singing, dancing, talking, and there is, oddly enough, an inordinate amount of mustard.
Wow.
You say mustard?
Custard. I apologize.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's like a custard fountain.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a little strange. And
Continue. I'm sorry.
no, it's funny.
My texture palette was like, what? A fountain made of custard?
Yeah, it's kind of thick, and like people are just like putting little cups underneath, and like
How
kind of
thick is it?
like it's, and
Like-
they've got several
like-
flavors too.
like 3
the custard
Cs.
fountain. Yeah, the custard fountain, by the way, is over here in this little tent. Like you can like grab little like cups of custard, and like you can pick like skewers of food and like dip it in the custard. And they have multiple flavors. They have butterscotch, chocolate, vanilla. They have a magical like, not vegan, dairy-free one too. Oddly enough, nobody is asking where the dairy-free one comes from. But yeah, that is a thing.
Dairy-free custard, huh?
Yep.
Yes, we
And
do.
over here, it seems to be kind of like the meat and veggie. It's like a big fire and grill, and a pretty big line is coming out of there. You know, people getting their savory meat on a stick, giant turkey legs. But that's not all. As you witness and you look through at the stilt walkers picking from the trees, you realize that not all the trees have just fruit. Actually, the one closest to you seems to have donuts growing out of the tree.
This is the best tree ever.
That's wacky and wild.
But yeah, there are quite a few people here taking in the sights and sounds, and people are sitting, eating, drinking, having a good time.
And Tim, you said earlier,
Yes.
or last session, that I heard a scream come from this area.
No, there were screams of delight.
Oh,
there.
okay, not screams of fear. Gotcha.
Yeah, no, yeah. But there were screams of delight, and over here in this tent, it seems to be where the libations are. Drinks seem to be pouring out of here, both alcoholic and non-alcoholic. And people seem to be having a good time toasting, and Gemaveave, okay. Gemaveave, I saw you quickly go toward the libation tent. And
Imbibe.
essentially, and
A
there
woman has
is
priorities.
there is a fairy behind the bar, and she kind of looks at you, Gem, and it's just like, hello there, welcome to the feasting orchard. How can I help?
Are you talking to me?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh yes, you see, I was looking for do you have any ale?
We do. We have ale, mead, cocktails, mocktails, juices, wine. We also have wines of wine, but we don't
Oh
like
my gosh,
announcing
you have
that.
wine as well.
Yeah.
Can I roll? Is it okay to like eat the food in this carnival? Or are we gonna be like trapped forever? Do I like have any? Can I roll for that
I don't know.
to see if I like
Um,
have any information?
Put a pin in you and roll for me, but I'm going to put a pin in you. Gem,
What do you want me to roll?
probably.
in history.
history?
Yeah.
That makes sense. And
She's been here a day, so it's based on what she can remember.
yeah, so actually, you see, I was looking for a very fine type of wine. I'm not sure people of such a caliber as you would have it, though.
I mean, we have wines from all planes.
Yes, but you have the wine made from the worm plant.
Why do you always blue screen me? Oh.
So take that as a no. It's fine. I mean, I could just have a second caliber wine from such an establishment as this after all.
I mean, I can go find my boss and I can see if there could be something done, but on hand I don't know about that wine. I'm so sorry, ma'am. But we have plenty of other wines. And she moves her hand and out comes a very, very, very long scroll in very small print. And she offers it up.
So I'm gonna just blindly point at one while not looking, and be like, yes, this one is good enough.
Could I have you roll me a percentile dice?
Absolutely. That'd be a 48.
Okay. She goes, fantastic! I'll bring that to you right now. And she flits away and comes back, and it is it seems to be almost a magical glass. She kind of taps the bar, and it comes out, and it has these spindly pink and yellow vines that wrap around this as a stem, and it bulbouses up to make kind of like the cup wine shape. She pours from this funny looking bottle that has sharp pieces at the bottom, and the top looks like leaves and is spouting from and this slightly clear yellowish green liquid pours in for this wine, and she slides it over to you. Here you are. This is our Pina Colas wine.
All right, what do I do?
So as you drink it, you
I'm gonna pay her before I drink it. I know how
Oh.
these things work.
Actually, sir, ma'am, sorry. Within this area, you don't have to pay for any of the food and drink. That's what the feasting orchard's for.
Yep, that's really sus, but okay. So I'll just take the drink after saying it's really, really, really sus, and then I'll take a big, giant, long swallow.
So what you taste is a creaminess. There's kind of like a deep body and creaminess, and sweetness and tart from pineapple. So it's like a creamy coconut pineapple type of wine. You feel as if you can gain the power to shrink yourself or be bigger.
Okay. Well, I don't do either of those things. I set it down after I empty the entire pink and yellow stemmed wine glass, and I slide it towards her, and I go, adequate, and then I walk away.
She grabs the glass, throws it behind her, and it shatters on the tree. Have a great night. Thank you so much. Let me know if you need anything else.
Definitely not suspicious black. All right, that's it.
For Nyx, that roll, you have no idea. Absolutely no idea.
I had a feeling.
Yeah. Dandi,
Yes.
The sights and sounds of this feasting orchard are all around you. What's catching your eye?
Oh, man. So, what sounds am I hearing?
There seems to be a lute coming from over here. It seems to be stringed instruments. On stage right now, God, hold on. I don't want to say the name wrong. Thank you. On the stage right now, there seems to be a bardic performance of taiko drumming. So it's very like heavy drums going in rhythm. It's very lively, and there seems to be a couple people dancing to it. Over here, there seems to be somebody playing the pan flute. And if you'd like to roll me a perception.
14.
Out of the corner of your eye, you think that you see Otwald sneaking and hiding underneath the tables and such.
I want to get a donut and go bother Otwald.
Absolutely. You're going towards the donut tree, I imagine?
Yeah.
There is an elf in stilt that looks down at you, at Dandi, and goes, Why, well, hello, ma'am. Would you like me to get you a donut?
Oh, no, I'll get it myself. Thank you, though.
Absolutely. Over here are cinnamon. Over here is chocolate. Strawberry is over here. Sometimes strawberry is actually cherry blossom. Depends on how it's feeling.
I want a cinnamon and a strawberry, please. I want to try to get those down.
Okay, go ahead and give me an acrobatics, please.
14.
Fantastic. You manage to jump on up, I imagine. Are you like doing like very graceful jumps or like semi-climbing the tree to get these?
Parkour.
I can accept this. Yep. You very gracefully do it.
Yeah, it's like the jump up, grab, pull, then like kitty pounce to the next one.
Yep. And you manage to grab both successfully, and the Stiltwalker kind of leans down and offers you a small plate, like a little dessert plate. And again, it's kind of like this really pretty glass with this one has little purple leaves all around the edges and filigree. And the Stiltwalker kind of smiles. The plate is edible too, ma'am.
Everything is eatable.
No shit, really?
It
Like
is.
she
ma'am.
doesn't take it, but she is shoving this the pink donut in her mouth. Is it cherry blossom or strawberry?
Give me a second. I gotta flip a coin.
Who makes it? Why? How is it
Strawberry.
edible? Oh, thank God it's strawberry.
A strawberry. Are you asking the Stiltwalker who made the donut?
Yeah, who makes the donuts? Who made the plate? Give me a story, baby.
Oh, ma'am, it's a donut tree. The tree makes it.
So you're telling me that this tree makes bread, it produces yeast and everything, and then bakes it into a donut.
No, there are pretty little flowers, and then the flowers get pollinated by the yeast birds. They're little hummingbirds. that kind of come in.
Birds.
Yes, yes, they're like hummingbirds, but with massive butterfly wings, almost like moths.
Like a hummingbird moth.
Yes, they jump from flower to flower and they pollinate, and then depending on how the tree is feeling is the donuts. This one tends to give us quite substantially cinnamon and chocolate. Sometimes we'll get powdered in the winter, in more in the middle of the tree.
That's amazing. Oh,
Yes.
nobody's gonna believe me at home when I tell them about this.
Oh well.
And they're like,
say what?
shoving the rest of the strawberry donut in their mouth so they can whip out their little journal book and like they're writing this down while they're trying, like holding the cinnamon donut like perched on this tree branch and like using their knee to like keep the notebook balanced. It's definitely a balancing act.
Well, open tables are, any table you like, you can be seated, and the fairies can get you food, and I can as well if that's what you'd want. We're here
The
just
breeze
to...
is so nice up here. I don't mind. If you don't mind.
Not
Do
at
you
all.
mind that I'm in the tree?
Well, you'd have to ask the tree.
Hangs upside down by legs. Tree, do you mind that I'm in your branches? Like a squirrel.
You give me a perception, please. Actually, you're touching it. No, perception. Let's do perception. Yeah.
A 9.
There's almost like a little shimmy of the tree.
Is
but
this
nothing
like
else from
is
that.
this like an ew, get it off of me shimmy, or like a hey shimmy?
You can't
Can
tell.
I tell that? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna assume then that it's a move along shimmy. And I would like to drop down from the branches after shoving the little notebook back into like my pouch pocket.
Alrighty.
Because I gotta go find Hotwald. I saw that bitch.
Yep. And can I pin you while you go off on your adventure to find Otwald?
Yes.
And let's jump over to Bosnarack and Ozzy. The two of you are still lingering up by the front. What are you two doing?
Oh, man. This looks like a lot of food. I mean, like, where does it all come from? I don't see no staff. Well, I mean, like, there's staff, but, like... Wow. It's a lot of trash there. Yeah, Bosnarack is gonna give a big ol' sniff of the wind. And he... What kind of cookies are on this tree?
You'd have to give me a percentage, or you'd have to head over to the tree and then give you percentage.
We'll do the percentage for a sniff test here. Because that'll determine if he wants to go. 3.
3?
Yeah.
You smell way too many things. You smell the meat. You oddly enough smell the custard. And then, weirdly enough, you shouldn't be able to smell the ice cream, but you do. There's ice cream over in this tent, and for some reason you can smell the ice cream.
There are so many things to smell here. So many delicious treats. I don't know where to start. Man. He is... You know what? I've never actually had ice cream. I can smell that. Let's go. He's going to head towards the ice cream. Which tent is that in?
Over here.
Aha. That's the direction he's going to go.
All right, fantastic. And as you approach, there is a bundled up knight behind the little ice cream cart. And he looks at you as you approach. Hi, welcome to Nice Night Ice Creams.
Are
Hello?
you the nice knight?
Yes, I am.
Fantastic. What kind of ice creams you got going on here?
The only ice creams we don't have are poisonous ones.
I mean, that's I'd hope so. Okay. What is your favorite flavor?
I like cherries, berries.
Cherries, berries. Is that? I'm assuming that that's like a fruit medley. That
Yeah.
sounds pretty good. Can I? How much does one of those cost?
It costs nothing here. It's
Oh,
the
wow.
feasting orchard.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Do I gotta like punch a ticket?
Nah, you only have to punch a ticket when you're gonna play over at the cake competition. I really
Cake
recommend
competition.
it. Yeah.
What's the?
There's it's what the feasting orchard is known for. In about 10 minutes or so, they're gonna start.
Oh well, heck. I suppose I should get my ice cream and then head over if that's in 10 minutes. It's not
Oh,
willing to wait. Yeah, so I'll take one of them cherry multi-berry hoo-harries and yeah, go play some games, I guess. Is it a fun game?
well, I mean, the cake eating contest is fantastic, but sometimes we don't get survivors. I
Oh.
mean, it's hard to win.
Cake eating contest. So honestly, if I want an edge up, I should maybe not eat some ice cream. Is that what I'm hearing?
I'll still be here after. Don't worry.
Okay. Rain check on your cherry berry berries. All right.
It's okay. I'll be cheering for you, little guy.
Aw, thank you
He's
for the
like
vote of
triple
confidence.
your size. He's like triple your size. Like, you think he might be half giant based on his size. But, well, I'll see you. I'll be cheering for you. Good luck. Oh, and, don't drink the water when you're eating the cake. Just makes it come up faster.
Good advice. Thank you.
You're welcome. See ya. And as you're actually walking away, there is a small little gnome that kind of walks over to the stage and goes, and with it, there seems to be like an edit being done to his voice, so it amplifies to the whole orchard. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the fairy cake eating contest will begin in about 10 minutes. It'll cost 1 ticket punch to enter. It happens once every hour. If you'd like to join, please speak to the closest staff and your name will be entered. Thank you so much. There are prizes galore.
Oh, hey, nearest
And-
staff. I guess that too, huh?
Yep. But I will quickly put a pin in you. Max
sure.
and Nyx.
Um,
Ladies, you're
Oh,
back?
Yes.
Ozzy, do you want to see if your thing works now?
yeah, no, I think it works now.
Yeah, I can hear you. Fantastic. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we hear you great.
I'm on speaker on my phone, so
Okay. Ozzy, since you're still hanging around the entrance, you actually managed to catch Aspen as he approaches the orchard, having, I imagine, huffed and puffed his way, trying to move quickly to the group.
oh hey, it's you. Hold on, give me a second. Hollow or something, right? Yeah, hey. Heavy tent, I guess, right?
Yes, he's kind of like just wandering around looking at all the flashy, shiny lights, and he's like, "Oh shit! I actually found all of you. Hello, good to see you again."
Yeah, great to see you. First time in the Feywild?
Not the first time, no, but it always stuns me every time.
Yeah, okay, well. And Ozzy's gonna give like that kind of nod of just nice, cool, neat.
So what did I miss?
I think there was some kind of dandelion riding. How old are you?
Checks my character sheet. 150.
Perfect. I just don't understand kids anymore these days. I had the worst phone call ever. You'd think, back in the day, I respected my father, right? When my father told me to tell him where I was going, I listened. And that's how I got to where I am today. I don't know what to do with these two boys. It's just, I understand. They're in their teenage years. They're young, they're wild, they're rambunctious. It's just, when you're 100 something, you've been around the block a couple times, you gotta have something. I don't know. Oh, there was something about a dandelion. Oh, we're with that girl now. And he vaguely points to the direction of Nyx. She's with us now. This other guy we were with, he just fucked off. I think you were there for that. Yeah.
No, he wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds about right. Oh, we met this poor little kid outside. Didn't have any voice or anything. I don't know if you saw him while you were running over. Did they explain to you the rules of the carnival? They did, right?
Nope. Just
No, I
as
know.
the DM, I'm letting you know.
I know. I'm asking in character.
Sorry, what was that?
Rules of the carnival. Ticket punching. Did you make a pact to get in here?
I have to greet every single tree I see.
Are there any trees in the immediate area?
Yes.
This is like a. I was about to say there are a lot of trees in the immediate area, right?
Yes.
He is just staring intensely at the tree.
And Ozzy's just gonna give like a little. I can't whistle, so he's gonna give like a whoo whistle, and he's just okay. I'm gonna leave you alone now since you've got a lot of greeting to do.
Yes, this is going to be an interesting afternoon, but thank you for the update. Oh,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
on the age part, for my race, it is considered quite young, so I don't know what you was hitting off on that, but I am considered, I think, in normal people terms, you would consider it as a teenager.
Oh my
23. 23.
Sylvan's almighty. You know, I have a daughter around that age. Most respectful, polite young woman. You have been nothing but kind. When will the boys finally understand? Okay, I'm
going to pin you two now.
Ozzy's gonna hop off and try to use Ascending Stone again, even though it does not refresh until like another hour. Or like, no, until like another day, right?
No hour. Yours is a little different because, shenanigans. Oh my god. I also have a question real fast. Aspen, how are you giving the trees reverence? Are you hugging them? Are you back? Because you have to give them reverence. You have to either like say hello or bow or hug. How are you doing this? I'd like this to be described.
He's going to just what's the word? Like basically strut up to the tree, stare up at it, just look at it for a few seconds and go, "Hello, tree." Puts his hand on the stump.
Are you doing the Spider-Verse hey to the tree? Oh my god.
I'm
Yeah.
here for that.
Fucking calling me out, well.
Yep, I accept this. Fantastic. So you're going to be busy doing that for a hot second because this is an orchard. There are many trees. I'm going to quickly pin you. Max and Nyx, I have not managed to jump over to you guys. What are you guys doing while everybody else is doing their thing? I see you ladies are over by the libations. What's up?
Just watching Gem be rude to people. As usual.
That's like a full-time show.
Yes, I enjoy Gem. Just looking around all the food, just kind of like, I don't know if I trust this. This is odd. But then she did her cake eating competition, and she loves her sweets. So I guess I'm going to go try to do the cake competition.
Okay. So you let the bartender know that you'd like to sign up for the cake competition?
Yes, and while I'm there, just hello, dear. Can I sign up for the cake eating competition? And also, is this food going to like curse me or something?
Why would the food curse you, ma'am? Of course I can sign you up for the cake eating competition.
Oh, you know, I've spent some time in the wilds and been to a couple of dinner parties that I couldn't leave for a couple of weeks after I ate. So you know, I don't really want to do that.
No, no, no. Any of the food inside of the orchard you don't have to pay for. However, when you leave the orchard, we do have more food stalls in which will require a ticket punch. But
Okay,
however,
fabulous.
in here, no ticket punches, no money. It's just food and drink.
Oh, that's perfect. Thank you so much, dear.
You're very welcome. Would you like anything,
Oh, I don't suppose you have any fire whiskey back there, do you?
do I? And you kind of see that she does a little flip and seems to go into a portal and pop herself out of a portal, and she's holding literally the size of her bottle of dragon fire whiskey.
Ooh, that's my girl. I like you.
On ice or neat?
Oh, let's just give me a shot, dear. I'm about to eat some cake.
Yes, ma'am. And she'll pour you a shot. And she'll pour herself a shot too, apparently. And she'll drink with you. Nick, if I can have a perception real fast.
Okay. $15.
Beautiful. As you're sitting there taking in the sights and sounds, there's a very specific lute playing that seems to be drawing your attention among the cacophony of noise. And it seems to be hanging out underneath the pear tree.
Does it remind me of something I've heard before?
Almost like something from a dream.
The same dreams that I seem to have?
Give or take.
Curious.
It's
Nyx will she will flutter her way over there to try to discover what is going on.
as you approach, there seems to be a gnome bard kind of sitting on a swing that is hanging on a branch of the pear tree. And she's just plucking the lute. With that perception, you actually catch that her eyes had already been on you even before you started walking over. And when you started walking over, she turned her head down to the little newt at her feet.
Curious. You are playing a song I have heard before, but not one I recognize entirely. More like something at the back of my mind. Where is this from?
Oh, well, this song is from many places. But, it seems you found where you were supposed to be. I wasn't sure that you'd be joining.
Do you know about me and what I am doing?
I know many things, but I also know that you may miss out on the cake eating contest.
I don't know if I should participate, no?
I mean, it's all in good fun. That's part of the carnival. Having fun. Participating.
Of course, and I would want to make the owners happy. By being happy myself, of course, yes, but I'm just curious because you were looking at me like you know me, and I don't know you.
Yes, that does seem to be the case. However, you did forget to compliment me, and you must rather be careful with that, dear.
Why, whatever do you mean? I was only listening to your most delightful, blissful music.
Well, remember, you need to keep up your end of the pack. to
And I
stay in
just
the car.
complimented your blissful music, did I not?
You complimented the music, but not me.
The music is from you.
Yes, but that's a thin sword.
Well, then let's remove the sword, and I shall tell you that you make the most magnificent music with your voice and your breath.
Much better, darling.
And Nyx is going to put that in the back of her mind, the interaction that she just had, because she will watch her back more than she had before. Because this is a little bit too pointed, too curious. She recognized the person was staring at her as if there was more to it, but is unwilling to talk. But she has spent time amongst the Sylvan, and they are tricky. So she knows to be cautious, and she will ask about the cake contest. And where might I participate in this cake joy?
Well, you can talk to one of the staff, and they can sign you up the bar where you were with the friends, whom's tickets I paid for.
Ah. You paid
See,
for the other people's tickets.
Yes, I apologize for not paying for yours.
Oh, no
I
need to
wasn't.
apologize. I have accepted a deal, and I always follow through with my deals. Thank you for reminding me.
Not a problem. I don't want to see you kicked out. We need you as well for this. All of you are needed. Find me after the cake eating contest.
What do you mean you need us? Other than, of course, to bring joy to the carnival. What do you mean? Is there something afoot?
Is there not a lot of things afoot? It is
There
the
are many
carnival.
feet, indeed, but I am asking you if there is another plot of which you spin.
Well, you're quite alone, and repeating myself is rather.
I see. Well, I will excuse myself of your company. And then Nyx will back away slowly and then turn on her heel back to the tent that she was at, remembering what this person looks like that she talked to and not forgetting. And we'll go back to this bartender person and ask if they have an ambrosia.
Fantastic. The bartender, when you ask that, says, "Oh, of course we do. One moment." And she's going to hide. It looks like she jumped into another portal going into the floor and popped up, and it's in a green sort of opened brimmed glass. And it seems to have swirled branches going all the way up. Here you are.
And Nyx will bring it to her nose and take a sniff of it. Does it remind her of her home?
It seems to be slightly different than the one from home. There seems to be some fey magic muddled in with it, but it does. It's about as close as you can get to it.
She will feel a little sadness, but she will do well not to show it on her face at this place where everybody seems to be watching. And she will take her sip and thank the bartender for the delicious food. For the delicious drink, and would like to sign up for the cake thing. Is this
Fantastic.
not where I did?
Yes, you can do it at any of the people who work here at the carnival. Even the bars can sign you up. They've got really great prizes, and it's a lot of fun.
I hear it is so much fun, and I am very excited to have more fun at this carnival.
She's gonna sign you up, and Gemaveave, she's gonna look to you. Would you like to participate in the cake eating contest? It's always fun with a group. You guys can be competitive and try to rip each other's throats out. Try to beat each other. It's great.
Cake. You're talking about cake, young one, but you see, the truest of art forms is eating mouthfuls of worms.
Ah, yes, you were the one who wanted to feed me worms.
Yes.
Ginger, we can always sprinkle some worms on there if you want to before you start eating.
I feel like that would ruin the spirit of the event. I'd much rather and more rather enjoy watching you all make fools of yourself from the audience.
And in that way, you will be happy, no?
Exactly. I will find joy in your suffering.
Oh, Gem.
Such a gem you are.
Do I need to roll anything for that drink?
No, you're good.
Okay, perfect. Then I'm just going to make my way to the cake.
Could Nyx also try are there any peach trees?
Trees, not in your immediate area. It's more on the outskirts.
Okay. We will not worry about that right now. But they will head over to where this cake thing is supposed to happen.
All right, putting a pin in you guys as you guys make your way. Gemaveave, you're not participating, correct?
I'm watching.
Okay, fantastic. I'm gonna write that down for you. To Aspen, Ozzy, are you still trying your sending stone?
Yes, and it's not working.
No, it's not. Pinning you, Dandi.
Yes.
You've heard the announcement for the cake.
Don't want to
you've just-
participate. I will watch, but I'm still looking for Otwald.
Otwald seems to be hiding under a bench, munching on some candy underneath this table from what you're spotting.
Okay, so here's what I'd like to do.
Okay.
I would like to do one of those meandering and then like slide onto the bench all coy-like. And then just be like, hi. Gonna break off part of the cinnamon donut and hand it down to her.
Oh, it's just you, Toots. Thank gosh.
Getting into trouble.
Nah, just eating some food, trying to just vibe.
And how is that going for you? Are you gonna watch people puke at the cake eating contest?
Oh, absolutely. It's been fucking fun.
How far do you think they'll upchuck? 30 paces? 42?
Well, I mean, a couple of people were hospitalized in a coma last round.
That's pretty serious.
Yeah, don't worry. Them fairies take care of you real quick.
I'm sure. It's not good for business if everybody's dying.
Yeah. But, yeah, no, it's a bit of a sight. But, they got some good prizes on the hook.
Oh, like what?
Well, they got them special cupcakes, right? Invisibility potion cup.
Invisibility potion cupcakes. That sounds very expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. But they can do whatever the fuck they want. They fade.
Well,
Don't you notice?
Naturally. Why aren't you participating?
Toots, I'm trying to not get seen. You notice something I ain't got that everybody else here does?
Oh, right, the wing thing.
I ain't exactly a welcome patron.
What would happen if I gave you one wing? Do I have to have both of them on?
Yeah, you gotta keep them on, Toots.
Seems silly. But all right, all right.
Why are you being nice to me?
I don't know. I find you amusing. I want to know your story.
Good luck with that. Hey, question though. Have you found any biscuits?
I have not found any more scones or biscuits, but I did find the donuts from the donut tree. And I mean, they're kind of related, but nothing the same.
Yeah, they ain't the same. Them biscuits better. Well, you want to get some good seats to watch this shindig?
Of course.
He's very much smaller than you. He is like 2 foot, 4 foot, but then you see that he morphs his shape to be about your height and
Oh.
offers his arm. Shall we?
Dandy's just gonna take it because this is fun for her. They're like, hell yeah, let's go.
And he's going to kind of lead her over, since he already kind of knows the area, over to these seats over here.
Wow.
Aspen,
Yes.
you see your friends are kind of flitting about. Some are going and signing up for the contest, which, by the way, those who are joining the contest, please gather over here. You see some are just, drinking, eating. Others seem to be sitting down and settling to watch. What are you doing, darling?
Has he finished greeting the trees?
I imagine you're going to walk and greet, because, boy, you're going to be here a while.
Okay.
Hello, tree. Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Looking good.
He's gonna...
Dough rings on ya.
He's gonna wander over to the group while going in between each tree.
Yep. So you've joined up with Bosnarack and Nyx?
Yep.
Fantastic.
Oh, hey. Welcome back.
Hey, I finally found you all.
Thanks for holding down the fort a little bit there. Didn't really expect Megs to just like sip soap, No offense, Megs, but like you're one fast gal.
I thought you were staying. I didn't know.
That's no problem. It always takes time packing up the tent. Someone had to do it.
All right.
Well, what are all of you now doing?
Well, I hear that there is a cake eating competition soon, and I am 100% down to eat some cake. It's been a while since I've had something that delicious. I think it'd be nice.
Well, I, for one, have not got a big stomach, so I shall not be participating, but I will be cheering you on from the sideline.
I will appreciate that.
I've never been one for cake.
Oh, really?
No.
Seems strange. I would have thought you'd like cake. I mean, who doesn't like cake?
I'm more of a savory kind of person.
Oh, like a... sorry, like a little meat pie there?
Oh, certainly.
I mean, maybe they have, like, meat-flavored cakes. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyone ever told you that you're a real giggly guy?
That's not the character laughing, that's me.
Taking that, I'm so sorry, Ron. Well, if you're joining off on the sideline, I'll go ahead and pin Ozzy. Your ascending stone is really not.
He's gonna shake it a little bit harder, just one more time, and just, hello, Donnie. Donnie? And just kind of give up on it. Yeah, he's done.
Okay. You've got about 3 minutes before the cake eating competition.
Oh, no. He's not joining. He left his antacid potions at home, so,
Oh, man.
Will you be rejoining the group?
Yes. Am I not with the group?
You are to
you
the
went
north
off
of
to
the
the
group.
side. Yeah, you're north.
Hold on. The Wi-Fi in the house died. Give me a second. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm on data right now. Give me a second. Let me just.
Okay.
Can you move my phone or no? Can you
Yes,
just put me in
yes,
the group
yes,
right now?
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
We need to switch off this Wi-Fi. I'm sorry.
Go reset your
Yeah,
Wi-Fi and come back.
Go mute and reset your Wi-Fi.
Got it. Okay,
All right.
thank you. So,
So let's get this show on the road, shall we? Because time is drawing down a little, and the main person takes it to the stage. There seems to be a little fairy flitting about. For my 3 participants, you guys are going to get your ticket punched. So please keep in mind, this is 1 punch of your ticket. Please keep track of your ticket punches, because I have too much stuff to keep track of.
We started with 6, right?
8.
Started with 8.
Yep.
I made a custom item and I'm just tacking the quantity down. Might help for you.
That's a great idea.
I
But,
just noted that a full ticket has 8, and then I've just been, every time I punch, I just move the quantity down 1.
Well, I think I had added temporary hit points for that.
All right.
How
So,
have I used 4 punches already?
So little fairies kind of come off and rope off the spectators and are kind of corralling the participants to these 3 tables right here. And it seems to be quite a bit of competition is around you guys as we get this started. And to make sure that everybody is still involved, seeing as we have 4 players that are not playing, I want you guys to pick a person. You can double up, but you are going to cheer for them. And your cheer, you can decide whether or not, or who, actually better. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure everyone's involved in a way. What you're going to do each time that we have a round, you're going to pick a person to cheer for, and I'm going to roll, or better yet, you're going to roll, and you're going to see what number you give them that your cheer grants them. Does that make sense?
Yep.
I'm about to explain the game, and I'll get more into it, because the guy is going to get up on the stage and goes, "All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the time has come for the fairy eating contest." Spattering applause and cheers.
Polite clapping from Nick.
And as he claps his fingers, all of a sudden your tables are cleared of whatever was on them, and in front of you starts to appear these beautifully decorated small glazed cupcakes, essentially. And as he speaks, he goes, "Now these are fairy cakes. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, a whole fairy has trouble eating them. For some of these bigger contestants, they're probably not that hard to eat. But each one is filled with a dollop of berry custard. Absolutely fantastic. The goal here is very simple. You need to eat as many of these fairy cakes within 60 seconds.
Oh man, only a minute. Okay.
All right.
10 rounds.
Okay.
Yep. So now we're going to go ahead, and I would like initiative to be rolled for everyone, actually. Let's roll initiative for everybody.
Okay.
And let's drop it in chat for me, please. And pardon me a moment, because I need to pull out some paper and pencil. My players are Bosnarack, Nyx, and Max. Those are my players, correct?
Yes.
Going to Bosnarack, your constitution. Nyx. It's gonna get fun.
Okay.
All right. So, how this works? You guys can eat/swallow a cupcake in about 3 seconds, essentially.
Damn.
Okay. Wait, did you say I can swallow a cupcake in 3 seconds?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. Give me a second. I'm just writing down the initiative list. Max is going to go before you, Dandi, just because Max is in. Actually, no.
That's fine. I do not care. Max can go before me.
No, I'm actually going to put you before Max because if you give Max advantage, then Max can have it for their round. So that's only fair.
Oh, okay.
And we're doing. Oh gosh. Mix. See, it goes right here. And I feel like I'm missing somebody. No, I'm not. Yes, I'm missing Aspen. Aspen's my last one. There we go. Why are you all the way down there? Okay. All right. So our initiative is a Flower, Ozzy. It's Dandi, Ozzy, Mags, Bosnarack, Nick, Gem, and Aspen. All right. So as the rounds start to tick away, you guys start this off pretty easily. There's a loud chime that indicates the start, and you guys start stuffing these cakes into your mouth pretty easily. The berry flavor is very potent, very sweet. It's really fantastic tasting cupcakes. Nyx, you managed to stuff 5 in your mouth easily. Like you're just going through the first few seconds of this competition, just nailing it.
Did you just call me easy?
Ha!
No.
I'm kidding. It's a joke. Keep going. Sorry.
Sorry. Bosnarack, Mags, you two are a little surprised she could put so many more.
Storing them in the wings there.
Yep. You guys are managing to put away each of you 4, and this is where our initiative starts. Because you two have 4 under your belt at the moment. And Nyx has managed to put in 5. Flower, Dandi. Who would you like to cheer for?
This round, I think I want to cheer for Nyx.
Okay. You want to cheer for Nyx, so then can I have you roll for me a D4?
A 1.
1. Okay. Nyx, for your next roll, please add that 1 whenever it's your turn. Okay? Nyx?
Oh, yeah. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I get to do what for my role?
Add
I
a
forget
1
that I
to
am Nick
that.
sometimes. I apologize.
Because Dandi is cheering for you, you get to add a +1 to your roll when it's your turn.
I will look over at Dandi and just blow her a kiss. Or blow them a kiss. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Fun fact, it's whatever y'all deem it.
Fantastic. Ozzy, who are you cheering for?
You know, Ozzy likes rooting for the underdogs. He likes rooting for the little guys. I think he's gonna root for Bosnarack this round.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Roll me a d4.
Got it. And that's a 3.
All right,
Nice.
Bosnarack, add a 3 when it is your turn to your roll. Mag,
That's a lot of cakes.
please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Sorry, I was finding my modifier. This one, 13.
13. Fantastic. You managed to put that cupcake in. That fifth cupcake in. No problem. All right. Next up, Bosnarack. Constitution saving throw. Don't forget to add the +3.
Only an 11.
An 11. This one, as you put it in, you're like, ooh, this is kind of sweet, but you manage to eat it.
Oh,
You do manage to eat it.
I was like, how, wait, no. Nope, we got it. Well, we got it down. Could have done it without your inspiration, Ozzy.
Next.
Ozzy's gonna go hoorah from the crowd. Just a big old response.
Okay. I am rolling.
Fantastic. Next up is Nick.
Okay, Constitution as well.
Yes, Constitution saving throw.
And with the +1 is a 19.
Fantastic. You just look at the other two and you're like, stuffed it, ate it, no problem.
I would like you to know that most of that is all confidence, and I have convinced myself I do not want to throw up.
Next up, Gemaveave. Who would you like to cheer for?
It makes the most sense to cheer for the only other woman here, as amazing as I am. So I must cheer for Nyx, of course.
All right, roll me a d4.
Big titty bitty's gotta stay together.
3.
3. So Nick's a +3 to your next roll. And Aspen. Who are you cheering for?
I promised Bosnarack. So.
Okay,
Nice.
d4, please.
Sorry, what one was that?
D4, it's little triangle, d4.
Ah, yes.
All right, +4 to your next roll, boss. And give me one.
Question.
Sure.
Gemaveave was the one who rooted me on and gave me a +3, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Nyx is definitely thinking at this point in time that maybe a bowl of worms would have been less filling, and continues to eat cake.
All right. And top of the round. If you guys are looking around, your competition seems to be continuing to keep up with you guys. And we are back to Dandi. Who would you like to cheer for?
You know what? This round I'm gonna go back.
Max? Fantastic.
Yeah.
D4, please.
I rolled a 3.
+3 to that roll, Mags. And next up, we've got Ozzy.
This time he's gonna root for his fellow boomer Mags.
All right, D4.
Alrighty, and that's a 1.
All right, so you actually add a +4 on your next one, Mags. Which is now your turn. Go for it.
That's gonna be good. So 18, 22.
Fantastic. You managed to down another cupcake. You're up to 6. Bosnarack, it is your turn, buddy.
Right. 16.
Fantastic. And that passes. So you are up to 6 cupcakes as well. The announcer up on the stage is, calling out those that are eating their cupcakes and whatnot. And just, there's a bunch of excitement and flurry. Going on to Nyx.
Okay. Oh dear. 12.
All right. And that passes.
Oh shit.
Over here. Fantastic. Jem, who are you cheering for?
I'm sticking with who I already mentioned. And I'm giving Nyx a 4 this time.
Fantastic.
Nyx will definitely place her hand over her heart and give a slight bow to Gemaveave.
Well, your face is covered.
That's right.
Absolutely. Must always maintain the ladyship and politeness even when stuffing your face with cakes.
Fantastic. And so next it is Aspen.
I shall stick to Bosnarack still.
All right, D4, please.
It's a 4 again.
4 to the
right.
bars.
Top of the round. 5 seconds. I'll roll some dice. Okay. It seems that some of your competition is keeping up with you pretty steadily. However, there's one person over at this table who is at this table over here. I can't make a little pingy, but it's over here. That seems to be going a little green in the gills. And as that chime, indicates the top of the round again, the announcer is like, "Ladies and gentlemen, it only gets harder from here. Look at our contestants going neck and neck, 6, 7. This guy over here just down 8. Let's see who is going to win this." As he said, it will get harder. So, Dandi, who are you cheering for?
Who's currently in the lead out of
Nyx,
our,
I
out of our,
think.
out of our friends? Like, who's doing the best and who's doing the worst?
Nyx is ahead of Boz and Mags. Mags and Boz are neck and neck.
I haven't voted for Boz yet, so I think Boz this round.
All right, D4, please.
And I'm gonna elbow Otwald while I'm doing it too. Just like, hey, why aren't you cheering? Come on. 4 for Bosnarack.
Bosnarack, that is a +8 to your roll.
Probably gonna need it.
And be like, yeah, you are. This takes. Otwell will look at you, Dandi, and go, "Who the fuck do you think I am? I'm gonna cheer. I'll cheer for you. I ain't gonna cheer for these schmucks." Come on. He's good.
Can you do like a quick lean over and like, okay, you said they shapeshifted, right? Like, how are they? Like my height, like a little bit shorter?
They sense of pride put themselves about an inch taller than you.
Oh, of course they did. So Danny's gonna kind of like fluff their ego a little bit and kind of just like, since they're still kind of like arm in arm, like do the like lay his head on their shoulder, nuzzle, like, aw, come on, be a good sport. It's just a silly game. I'll get you a donut afterwards. Whatever flavor you want.
Just you and me a donut?
Yeah, I'll get you a donut.
Like just you and me?
Sure.
Hey, old lady! Pick up the fucking pace!
Do you want me to roll a d4 for
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll yell back. If you're nice, I'll give you a biscuit.
one? It wasn't a very good cheer, I think.
I mean, let's be honest, it was not. But I am giving that to Mags. You do get a +1. That was good thinking on your part, Dandi.
Hell yeah.
That was funny. And some interesting stuff is happening. Ozzy, it is your turn, my friend.
Ozzy, after seeing, did I hear Otwal screaming at Mags to pick up the pace?
Yeah.
Okay. Ozzy's going to see this and then just a little bit after just go, Bosnarack, pick up the fucking pace! Let's go!
Let's go already.
Oh,
so
D4
much
for Boz.
scream.
Yeah, there is. 3. So 11 for you, Boz, on the next turn. And speaking of the next turn, Mag.
Con save again.
Yes.
Sorry. 17.
Roll me a 1d8, please.
4.
As you're eating this cupcake, and you hear Otwald told you an old woman, the cream in your mouth gets kind of cloying, and you have a hard time swallowing it. And you're taking 1d8 custard damage. Well, not 1d8 custard damage, 4 custard damage.
Oh no.
Oh. It affects
sorry,
the
Mags.
carnival.
But you do get that cupcake down. But you do take 4 custard damage.
I'm assuming custard damage is non-lethal.
Yeah.
Cool.
It just kind of gives you the shits.
Whew. So it is lethal.
Boz,
Yep.
your turn.
All right. Here we go.
Oh,
14.
1d8, please. Did you add your +11?
Yeah, what about it?
Oh, that's why they were like, oh.
Big yikes.
5.
All right. You are taking 5 custard damage.
Ugh. It's so good though.
As you eat it, you do manage to take it down, but you are taking that damage. The custard is kind of sticking to the back of your throat with the sticky sweetness. Nick, your turn.
Am I able to insight if this DC is going up every round?
No, because it's not something you would know in game as a character.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, the dude did say it was gonna get harder.
Yeah.
Then okay.
One
That
can
you
infer.
can infer. Yeah, you can
But
infer
you don't
that you
know.
know you're stuffing cupcakes in your mouth every 3 seconds. I mean, common sense here would say the more you stuff, the harder it's gonna get.
I think I have in real life indigestion from this, but it is different. Okay. So I got it 12.
With your +4?
Yes.
1d8, please. Bounce! Stop
A
it!
7. Did I get 7 custard damage?
Yes, you did.
I'm so glad I could roll so high on that one.
Oh, Jesus. Next up then is Gemaveave. Who are you cheering for, my dear?
So Nyx hasn't thrown up yet? Nyx has not thrown up yet, is what you're saying.
No, she has not thrown up yet.
My dearest Nyx, keep it down and I'll reward you with some very yummy worms after this.
Thank you, my dear new friend, Gemaveave. So kind.
Is that a cheer or a threat?
That is a cheer.
1d4.
One. It wasn't a good cheer, but it was a cheer.
That's fine. And Aspen, who are you cheering for?
Wait, what did I get for that? What I didn't hear.
+1.
+1. Okay, thank you.
Bosnarack. Keep going. We need to keep
Let
the
it
roll going.
roll.
All right. 1d4.
Oh. I'm sorry, it's a 1.
Hey, better than nothing.
All right. And as the top of the round occurs again, you guys watch as this guy over here upchucks. Just absolutely upchucks.
Oh, man.
And drops.
Oh, jeez.
Eyes blank, staring up. The man looks like he's in a coma. Semi-shaking. And the announcer goes, "Oh, we have our first one down, ladies and gentlemen, into that custard coma. What a shame. Pixie strikers, come and take them away." And you see these little nurses in little candy striper outfits, dressed up like little peppermint candies, essentially, as their little nurse uniform. And they're gonna float over and place the gnome on a stretcher, and they're gonna go wee woo wee woo, and they're going to take him over to a medical tent that is right behind the stage. And your competitor there, is out of the running, and this little guy here goes, "Nope, not doing it. I'm done." He taps on the table, gets up, and he's just out. He does not want to end up like that guy. The others are seemingly still in this race with the rest of you. As the excitement around you builds and people start cheering more, and, different names are called, different party members. Nobody's eating anymore. People are just cheering and very excitedly. Even the bards are drumming along and playing along to excite everybody. But you realize this is going to get harder and harder. Now, top of the round, Dandi. Who you cheering for?
Well, Onfald's cheer wasn't very joyful, so I'd like to vote for Max this round.
Okay, fantastic.
Go get him! Come on!
And a D4, please.
2.
2. +2 to Max. And Ozzy, you're up next.
Yep. Hello?
Yes, who are you cheering for?
Bosnarack again.
All right, 1d4.
And that is a 3.
All right, Bosnarack, you've got 4 that you get to add to your next roll.
Nice.
Max. Roll me that Constitution saving throw so you grab another cupcake and put it in your mouth.
Yeah, see, I don't like your tone here. Oh, come on, teddy bear dice, be nice to me. Okay, hold on. I added a +2. Oh, 11.
Please take 1d12. Roll, please.
Oh. 3.
You take 3 custard damage as you You
This kind
feel
of sticking in other people's mouths, or I can't just.
essentially. Bosnarack, you are up next.
22.
Fantastic. You managed to grab that one and you eat it no problem.
Had to shake the rest down the leg, you know. Storing the tail.
And next up is Nyx.
Dear. 17.
Take 12, please.
You said 1d12?
Yeah, 1d12.
3.
All right. Take 3 custard damage.
Okay.
You sound nervous there.
No. I am having so much fun. This is the most fun game these people could have thrown here at this carnival today.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. And Nyx, you still are in the lead, funny enough. Next up is Gemaveave.
It's okay, Nix. You can hang in there. I don't believe in anyone on our team, but I think you've got it.
You dear new friend. You are so kind.
2.
Yeah.
2.
2.
2.
Plus 2 to your next roll, Nick.
Okay. I feel like unless I roll a natural 20, I would fail.
No.
Okay.
I will confess that actually no, I'm not gonna confess.
Don't
Aspen, your turn.
Yeah, still gonna be Bosnarack.
The guy.
And it's another fucking 4.
Fantastic. Boz plus 4 to your next roll. Top of the round, give me a second. As you guys continue, again, the table behind you seems to be doing rather poorly. This little guy right here, just face first right into the cupcake. Just blah, just gone, dead, custard dripping from his mouth like faux pas.
Died?
Eyes empty, just like.
So much death in this eating competition.
And again, the striper pixies are coming over and taking him away as he has gone into a custard coma. These over here seem to be slowing down a bit. And that Dragonborn is kind of eyeing Mags like, like he wants to be. What?
I know I'm teasing. Sorry.
The Dragonborn seems to be trying to size up your table and try to beat out your table. The other two seem to be slowing down considerably. And with that, Flower, you are the top of the round. What is Dandi gonna do?
I'm gonna do Max again.
Okay.
So let me. I guess I'm just not feeling it. I'm like, okay, how long is this gonna? I'm starting to get bored. You got this, Max. Delana. McGee. Marigold. Whatever your
That's
name
+1.
is. Yeah, it's +1.
Yep, Ozzy.
I'm so bad at this name thing. I'm so sorry.
Ozzy, who are you cheering for?
Bosnarack hasn't exactly failed him yet, and by hasn't failed him yet, I mean he hasn't passed out yet, so I'm gonna keep cheering for Bosnarack.
Yep, alright. So 1d4.
And that is a 4.
All right, so that's an 8 on Bosnarack's next roll. Gonna
need it.
Mag, let's go.
Nat 20, baby. So 22.
You eat it real nice and easy, no custard damage. You have been revitalized by that cheer from Dandi. Next up is Bosnarack.
All right, here we go. Here we go. 23.
Fantastic. No custard damage to you either, and you manage to take it down nice and easy. Got a little swish in your tail as your friends are cheering for you. Yeah, you feel good. Nick.
21.
Fantastic, and you don't take any damage either. It seems to be that time is slowly continuing on. Gem and Aspen, who are you two cheering for?
Bosnarack.
Don't fix what's not broke.
Let's fucking go.
I said don't fix what's not broke. 3 for next.
So 3 for Nyx, and how much for Bosnarack?
Me.
No, how much? 3?
Oh, again.
4? Fantastic. Top of the round has come up, and it seems that this little guy and this little guy are dropping. Like, one of them is just bent over, thrown up, disqualified automatically. Pixie Stripers are gently leading him away towards the tent, and this guy is like slumping over a little bit. He's not quite out of the race yet, and that Dragonborn is still going strong. However, time is running out. There's only one more round till the 60 seconds are done. So, let's see who's gonna win this. Dandi, who are you cheering for on this last round as the announcer starts calling up, hey, we've only got 3 more seconds left. Let's see how many we can take in.
Can I Bardic Inspiration?
Yes.
Oh, who's in the lead?
Nyx.
Currently in the lead is Nyx. Yeah.
Gonna Bardic Inspiration Max.
Okay.
And then do I still get to do the thing or no?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Bardic Inspiration upon ye. Come on, Matt. Come on. Don't chuck. 4.
All right. +4 to Mag. All right. Next up, Ozzy.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. Bosnarack again.
All right. Fantastic. 1d4.
And that is a 2.
Fantastic. So +4 to Bosnarack. And to make it count, I want Gem and Aspen already went. We're going to end this round with Nyx, if that's okay. As time is running out. Would you guys like to do a final cheer and boost up another person before we get on to the people eating the cupcakes?
Are you asking in this of me?
No, I'm asking
sorry.
Gem and Aspen.
Okay.
No. Because since this is the last round,
After next?
technically you guys are after Nyx, but this is the last round, so your cheers would not count toward anything if you guys do it after. So I'm moving you guys forward in the initiative, so you guys can have a final cheer to help whoever you want to help.
Yeah, I'll just cheer for next one more time then.
Alrighty.
Yeah, go on. I'll do it as well.
This is
For
literally
Boz?
all you, lady. I hope that
All right.
+1 helps.
You are becoming one dear friend. Thank you.
All right. So add that plus and Aspen, who are you cheering for?
Bosnarack.
Fantastic. And so how much?
Oh shit. 1.
All right, +1. And fantastic. Make sure that you guys add that to your rolls. And now we have this. Next up is Matt.
Ooh, okay. Let's do this. It was a +4.
Yep.
So, 18.
And you manage to eat that cupcake, cloying as it is, bringing your total cupcakes eaten to 10. Bosnarack.
26.
Fantastic. And you eat it with ease as well. You know, you're avoiding the water like the good knight said, and you have reached 10 as well. Nick, you are the last one. Go ahead and...
Okay. I got the A. Shit. Wait. That last one that Gemaveave rolled for me, was that a +1?
That's fine.
Yes.
Okay. Oh no, I did not do well. Oh, I can't count now that I am nervous. 16.
Please give me a 1d20.
Okay. 8.
Okay. That is +8 caster damage.
Okay.
And you do not manage to get this cupcake down.
Do I pass
And
out?
no, but you do not manage to get this cupcake down. Bring your total to 10.
You all fucking tied?
Yep. So, as the announcer rings the gong, and there's a silence and a hush that comes about the crowd, and they start tallying up. This guy, before they're done tallying, up chucks completely just glitter and cream and regurgitated custard everywhere, and he falls in it. It's a sad sight to watch.
Oh.
Yep, and off he gets taken away by the pixie stripers. And the Dragonborn is looking a little green in the gills. And as they count out the cupcakes, they announce, "This has never happened before. In all the time that we've had this, we have a 3-way tie. But there can only be one winner. And so, can we have our 3 ties up to the center stage?"
Do they call the winner the Highlander because there can only be one? It's fine. Nobody needs to laugh. It was just a simple bad joke.
I understood that reference. Oh no, where does he go?
Oh, I'm just crawling all over the table. My bad. Is this the stage?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's near the stage, yes.
I'm sorry. I ate too many cupcakes. I cannot think clearly.
Yeah, the sugar rush, right?
Totally. Absolutely. In my mind. Yes. What is... Oh my. Where are we again? Oh.
Center stage.
Okay. It is very bright and very hot, is it not? Are you not sweating? It's a little hot right now.
Are you okay?
I'm totally fine.
Do you
Absolutely.
need,
No,
like,
perfect.
help
It's
or
so happy and
something?
fun. Absolutely. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You ate very well. I compliment you on your eating of the cakes.
I mean, I can store it in the tail here, but I suppose we'll see how we're doing in about an hour.
So,
Oh, dear.
I'm so sorry. I have to start my foundry again. But he's going to clap. Let's give it up for our 3 tie breakers. We're going to have one last lightning round to see who could possibly be our
A
cupcake
millionaire.
champion. And as he claps and says that, 3 massive cupcake appear.
Oh man.
They are easily to eat.
It was at this time that Nyx thought to herself, it would have been more pleasurable to be pinned down and eating worms at this point.
You know what? Those appear, and Max is just like, you know what? Boss, you look like you deserve to win this. You were really trying your best. I'm just gonna bow out. You two can fight it out if you want.
Are you forfeiting, madam?
Oh, I'm fine with 3rd place. Thank you.
How about you,
And with that middle cupcake does kind of disappear.
Oh man.
And
this is
Oh,
bigger
what?
than me.
Tomb, you're saying that the mass of that one cupcake doesn't just magically combine with the other 2 cupcakes?
no, it disappears.
I do not
and
like
Don't
your
you do
ideas.
that.
and seems to reappear behind our the rest of our group. Again, a 2-foot tall cupcake.
So it's like a toddler of cupcakes.
Yep.
Man.
Bosnarack, Nick,
Of course, yes.
are you both competing?
Bosnarack is gonna look at Nyx with the biggest eyes.
I
Just
will put
the
hand on
biggest-
Bosnarack's shoulder.
Biggest puppy dog eyes. I've never won something like this before in my life.
You never have?
Not
No.
starting today.
We don't
You have
have
truly
things like
never
this
won a
back home.
competition?
Not a competition like this, no. This would be
I
a
see
first
your
for
heart
me.
is very much into this.
Oh, Nick, I want to win so bad, but that cupcake is as big as me.
You know, I wouldn't want to take it away from you, you know.
It'd be like stealing candy from a baby.
I don't want to steal candy from a baby. I want to make the baby happy. And you are such a good cupcake eating little baby. So I think I will I think I will have so
if we've both got to delve into these 2-foot tall cream scented cupcakes and just keep stuff in our faces until we explode, then I guess that's just what it is.
You know, I never wanted I never thought that I would want to jump into a cupcake and eat it out so much. That sounds like an innuendo, but I swear it is not. I swear I heard it as I said it. It is not as I meant it. I would want nothing more than to do that, but I just could not tap away the joy that I see in your soft puppy dog eyes. I just couldn't do that to you. So
whoever eats this the fastest shall begin.
No. I'm backing off because this is a wonderful friend here. They work so hard. They are so good at the cupcake eating, and I could not take it away from them. They truly are the winner. They have their heart in the right place. I had so much fun. It was such a wonderful thing to do with all of you. I'm so happy. I hope I brought happy joy to this place so that we can do other things that are also happy. Goodbye. I'm stepping off right now. I'm talking as I go. Goodbye, wrong way direction. I am eating so much I do not know. I see the cupcake behind me and I keep going in the other direction, like a little bit further away from all the icing. Thank you.
His heart is in the right place, you guys, right next to his overdeveloped stomach.
Bosnarack, congratulations on manipulating your way into victory.
It wasn't. Yeah, it
Bosnarack
was
for the
the
win.
truth.
You little scamp.
No, listen, it is okay. You gave Nyx an out not to die inside of a cupcake in the most ungraceful way. So thank you.
And now
And
I
with that, there
too
is a roar of applause,
don't
and
have to
people
die in a
are.
cupcake.
It's still there, but you're not expected to eat it anymore. But everybody's clapping and cheering. Fairies kind of lift you up a little bit. A shirt is given to you, and the shirt says Cupcake Champion of the Witchlight Carnival. That is a shirt that you now have. And a wash of glitter is put all over you, but they're sprinkles, so they're edible.
Because you want food
And
right now, I bet.
and you're as they announce your name, and the winner is Buck. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for our Cupcake Champion!
Yes.
Yay! Yay for Bosnarack!
Max
So-
is like weakly clapping, and she pulls out her antacid tablets.
What is that
You're-
magical thing you are pulling out of your pocket?
Oh, you should probably have one of these, dear. It's
Oh.
it helps with the cupcakes fighting back. Here you go.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you're so kind. You are all such kind people.
So, believe it or not, so two things happening right now. Bosnarack, first, I'm going to you. You are given a small box. It's a protected box, so if it drops, if whatever, it stays stabilized, doesn't get squished. It is a little magic box. And inside, it is protecting two small cupcakes. They're just little small cupcakes. That have an iridescent sheen in their frosting and a little eye, like a modeling chocolate eye with a glittery iridescent like iris. And it looks like that the cake underneath seems to be kind of like a vanilla type of blueberry underneath.
Wow.
And the person, giving you the cupcakes, the announcer is just like, all right, be careful eating these. People won't be able to see you. And essentially, what these two cupcakes are two potions of invisibility in the form of cupcakes.
Nice.
Yep, just
Cool.
FYI on that. And as you're given this, and you've got your new T-shirt, by the way, it is a purple T-shirt that in like pink sprinkles, like it's dipped in like frosting and sprinkles. It says Cupcake Champion, and it's got a little cupcake underneath in the shape of the cupcake that you currently have in your hand. Very adorable. As you're handed your prizes and the pixies start to clean up the fence that was around these tables, everybody who took custard damage suddenly feels better. They no longer feel like cloying or like bogged down. It's as if they had not eaten all the cupcakes that they.
So do you want
Can I
people
tell
who
you?
went unconscious also to get better from this?
Yes.
Can I also say that you may give me my health points back, but you will never take away the memory of this day and
Oh,
how I
no.
never want to eat a cupcake again.
Oh no, absolutely not. That memory is ingrained in you. But your hit points come back, and your stomach doesn't feel like it wants to upchuck.
I suddenly
No.
feel better, but I still feel like my insulin levels are a little high right now.
I wish I
What's
could help you, but I have
insulin?
nothing. No, I can help you. I will walk over to the mags and I will gently touch you on the shoulder. I hope you feel better, dear one. And you get, I want to say it would have been like 3 HP, but in this case, can I like transmute it to making them feel better with their other health problems, maybe?
I mean, you could do that.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, dear. That's very sweet of you.
Never speak
Um,
of it again.
I don't want to see a cupcake ever.
I agree. Oh,
There's a
Does
massive.
anyone have a vegetable?
I do.
Is that a real question?
No, not really.
And now the group is all back together. Some of you a little worse for wear, some of you having
I am just fine, thank you.
seen some shit.
I'm the Cupcake
Wha-
King.
Yes, you are.
Bravo, Bosnarack.
Congratulations on your victory.
Little tiger. Little champ.
Muito parabéns, Bosnarack. Muito parabéns.
Parabéns, Bosnarack.
Oh god, they gave you more cupcakes?
It's just
For
a
the
shirt.
prize?
Well, I mean, these are special cupcakes. They turn you invisible. So, like, I'm only gonna eat them if I want to be invisible.
Essentially, yeah. By the way, Dandi, Dandi,
Yes.
your buddy is face first in the cupcake behind you.
You know what? I'm gonna let him have the time of his life. I'm just gonna like kind of be you know when you're sitting at a table and you're like partially paying attention to the conversation, you're like angled. So like
Yeah.
you can tune into what they're doing, but you're also looking at something. That's what Dandy's doing with the Oswald situation and the rest of the group. So I'm actually gonna so I can get a full purview of what's going on and keep my eyes on that donut tree as well. It's like
I have a question for you all. I know you do not know me well yet, and you have all been so kind, but I just have this strange interaction earlier. I was wondering if you all had the same.
oh,
Yes, there was this strange music that I heard playing. Almost, I've heard it in my dreams, I believe. Maybe it is in the past, where I come from, and I just cannot remember. But I heard it, and I followed the sound, and there was the most curious thing. Of course, it is not the most curious thing in this carnival, like the dancing clowns that you do not like, and the cupcakes. But it's fine. Do not think of cupcakes. Do not think of cupcakes. But anyway, I just had the most curious interaction with them. Have you at all, while you have been doing your things about the carnival?
With the clowns?
No. With this curious individual, it is a bard playing music. It looks like they had a tiny little lizard-like creature next to them.
I don't. Do I recall seeing a bard?
No. Did you hear music? Any strange things like such?
Let me wreck my memory. DM.
Repeat? I'm sorry, I couldn't quite hear you.
Do I remember hearing the bard that Nyx was having a conversation with?
No, you do not. You were not nearby.
No, I don't remember anything like that.
It's just... Which... I felt uneasy speaking to this person.
Well, if it gets me away from this giant cupcake, I'd be happy to go investigate with you.
Why did you say cupcake?
I know.
Stop saying it then!
This way.
Where are you going, my dear Max?
Away from the godforsaken cupcake.
That sounds like a brilliant idea. Oh, I will help you. Here's my arm. I will give you my arm to help you walk.
I can walk just fine, thank you very much.
Oh, I just meant in camaraderie.
Oh, that's fine then.
Look, you, I'm not old.
Gemaveave.
Yes.
And what are you doing, dear? been informed of this strange interaction. The cat behind you is just full into this, cupcake.
Is the cupcake at the table?
Yeah, it is.
And I can just interact with it?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I'm gonna go into my inventory and I'm going to take out some worms and just like put them in my hand and shove my hand into the cupcake and release the worms and take my hand out. And then you wait for them to do the magic and then the cake is edible. And we will share this time together, friends.
Run, Dixie!
I'm sorry. I blue screened again.
Just expect it.
What is the blue screen that you keep discussed saying?
God is blue screening right now. Jesus Christ.
What is it's an actual blue screen?
Ken, are you trying to do this? Are you trying to do this stealthily?
No, of course not.
So Ozzy, Bosnarack, Dandi, everybody saw it.
Yeah, I wasn't hiding it.
So would you maybe... Could I take you over there and just see how you feel about it? And maybe maybe there's something wrong with me.
Wait, what? Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to all of you.
Oh, you think you're hallucinating? Is this
do.
before or after the dessert competition?
Well, if it had been after the dessert, I would have said perhaps definitely hallucinating. But no, it was before. Before I even had anything to drink.
Well, I suppose let's go see if your little bod's still there then, huh?
We're all going to go hallucinate together. This sounds like a great group outing.
Also, if any of you have taken upon yourselves to make a deal for a ticket, please make sure you follow through or that bard will remind you in such a rude way. Not really rude, but it catches you off guard. So just warning you ahead of time. Also, you are very lovely today, all of you. Very beautiful group of people. I said that earlier because it is the same day, but I still feel the same way about an hour later or so. Very beautiful.
Why, thank you.
And such great eaters of things.
So, are the three of you following Nyx, I meant, correct?
Yep.
The rest of you, are you guys following, staying, enjoying more of what food is offered around? This is directed to Dandi, Aspen, Gem, and Ozzy.
I'll hang around with the group.
All right, so you'll be following?
Yep.
All right, Dandi.
I guess I'll just... I'm gonna look at Otwald first and be like, so are you gonna just be eating that cupcake for a while, dear?
I mean, there are other things I'd rather eat, but I can hang around the cupcake if you're busy to it. Oh my god, I just said that. Jesus Christ, sorry.
I think it bothered you more than it did me. I went,
I didn't expect that to come out of his mouth, to be quite honest.
Dandi just gives like a little sly smirk, and it's just like, well, if you play your cards right, there might be a cream filling later. And then she's gonna go off with the other members of the group and do like a little half wave. Ta-ta. See you later.
I'll be here, Toots. Be waiting for that. Christ. Gem, Ozzy.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'll just kind of follow along with Nick. So I want to see what happens next.
All right, fantastic.
I'm a
Ozzy.
fan.
Not present.
I mean, the wingies got to stick together. Y'all can fly around circles.
We
Yeah,
can
but the
dance
bunny's
in the air.
the bunny's on the moon.
Ozzy?
AKA not here.
Oh,
So we'll get back to them.
okay.
Can I say though that now that I have zoomed into the map, I can actually see the cat and the other creatures
There's a cat.
in the cave.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
well.
the cat in the cake.
Yep. Well, and I imagine Aspen is following as well. So you are off towards the pear tree, I imagine. You're leading them, Nick?
Yes. Yes.
Can I have a perception from everybody as you guys approach that pear tree?
T-pose and zoom for dominance. T-pose and zoom for dominance.
Natural 1. I'm still feeling a little icky.
Ooh, 3 plus what?
7.
A 3. Just a 3.
It'd be a 6 for me with my modifier.
We are doing
Still a natural 1.
Ugh. Very distracted by creamy desserts.
Okay.
I got 11.
Okay, fantastic. Dandi, did you get deer?
I feel like the real insidiousness of the food of this carnival is to make our perceptions very low.
It was a perception. Okay, sorry.
It's okay.
20. Dirty.
Ooh, fantastic. And I like that you're the bard and you got that. I like that. That's thematically really nice. So, to the rest of you, you each, Bosnarack, as you approach the pear tree, you hear almost like a little slight western twang of an old song that you vaguely remember from your childhood, from your hometown. Mag, you hear a lullaby that your mother used to play for you in the Feywild. Aspen, what you hear is it's traditional song from where you grew up. Not going to elaborate on that, but from where you grew up, you hear very familiar plucking of strings, old melody. Nix, you're still hearing that same familiar song as if it's from your dreams. And you all think you're hearing the same song. Gemaveave, you hear the playing of the lute, but you vaguely can hear the clashing of iron as well, a familiar song for you when you were training. And you all hear this, and you are all under belief that everybody else hears the same song. But Dandi, you can tell that the lute is enchanted. And the song that this person is playing is a very specific song that's made to bring out the songs of people's pasts. So you are very attuned and very aware that everybody is hearing something different. And you yourself, the lute sounds almost like musical wind chimes, like the instruments of your village.
Okay. Wow,
Fantastic.
It's been a while.
Yep. And as you all approach, why, hello there, all of you. Good job. Good job, Cupcake Champion. I knew you had it in you, Bosnarack.
I mean, I did have to shuffle a lot of it into the tail, if you know what I mean. And honestly, I have to thank my friends. They really helped me through it and were huge support in the end there.
You all will help each other in the future again, I'm sure.
I mean, we are starting to be pretty good pals here. building a rapport, a little bit of trust.
Good, as you should. Hello again, Nick.
Hello. I brought my new friends to show them this delightful music that you are playing that sounds so familiar. How are you doing, lovely music player? What is your name?
Ah, my name is Eliwick, actually. Eliwick Chumblestrom.
Don't forget
What
that
is
now.
this? Oh, sorry.
Sorry. No, that was
No, no.
OOC.
Yeah, I pulled a James Bond. Sorry about that.
So I feel like we did not have much time earlier, and maybe we had gotten off on the wrong foot, but why do you play a music like that? I'm certain this is a music that. How do I put it? Well, how do you know this song? It doesn't seem like a common one.
Going to look at Dandi. And Dandi, you're not far from her. You can tell she's looking at you.
Oh, that's because the lute is magical, dear.
Oh, I don't know.
They don't actually know the songs of your hometown. The lute does that for them.
I see. So they are playing something, and we hear something else.
Precisely. Well, more or less.
Well, Miss Dandi, you're only half right. The song is what's magical, not the lute itself. You could learn to play this too.
Could I?
You could, but we don't nearly have enough time for that. Not at the moment. But I assure you that all of you are where you should be.
At the carnival?
Yes. To reach where you need to be, this is where you need to start. And I'm very glad that you're all getting along as I expected.
Might you be in the grand scheme of things?
Scheme of what?
The scheme of this carnival.
Oh no, I don't work for the carnival.
I see.
I do, but I don't.
You do, but you do not. I'm going to look at the group that I have newly met. I don't understand. Are you picking up strange vibes?
Well,
Max?
if they don't work for the carnival, then
But
that
they
means
do, but they do not.
They do, but they don't. I mean, maybe they're like a shareholder.
What is the shareholder that you speak of?
It's somebody who like pays into a business, and then they get returns, and generally they get to partake in the benefits of said business for free.
My understanding is that Mr. Witch and Mr. Light are the current owners, but the only other person that's been associated with the carnival is Sibylla, from what I know.
Yes. Yes, she is. Or was. Or is. No one really knows. That's what you all are trying to find out, right?
I think so.
Well, if you're not, then I bought wrong tickets then.
Wait, you're the one that left the tickets in my name?
Yes.
Oh well, thanks for the tickets.
Have we
Yes.
met before?
In a way, Magdalena, In a way.
When she says that, Mags narrows her eyes. Is like, who are you?
Who I am is not important. What is more important is you making it into the Feywild. You all are right where you need to be, and you're on the right path.
But
If I
who
can
are
make it
you to be our guy?
Here, you guys. Let me interject.
Jem, don't be rude.
Who are you? See, this is how you do it, you guys.
That is so
Who?
precious.
I love it.
Are they sitting on the floor? Like the ground? I mean?
No, they are sitting on a swing, on a branch of the pear tree.
So like above me?
No, not above you. They're like a child's swing, like you know, just a couple feet off the
Okay,
ground.
so like
essentially.
so basically we're eye level-ish. So I'm gonna dig in my pouch while I'm standing here repeating who over and over, and I'm gonna look for my worms, and I'm gonna pull them out and hold them in my feather, and then I'm gonna just stand there holding them as they kind of wriggle around.
Okay. The worms.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. And what are you trying to do?
I'm just holding them for now.
Okay.
Feels like an intimidation.
Would you like to give those to my newt, Zachary?
Pardon?
She points to the little newt at her feet.
No,
My-
these are for you. It's a customary greeting for my people from the country from which I hail.
No, I know that, Gemaveave. I'll accept them.
Okay, so we have the awkward mouth-to-mouth exchange then. She seems okay with it, and I'm definitely doing it.
Yup, and
Worms and beak regurgitate into her mouth. Just did that.
Yep.
Dandi is
it is.
watching this and just like, oh, okay.
Is anyone else saying this? We really need to keep Jem from talking to people.
But you will see that Eliwick accepts it, but then she turns to her little salamander and gives the greeting to her salamander, and he is happily eating the worms.
Well, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, miss.
Pleasure's all mine, and I hope that you guys continue on the path you're on. I'll be watching closely, I assure you. And if I can make a gentle suggestion,
Of course.
continue to participate in the carnival, and continue to keep your eyes open and peeled. Some of you have already seen and uncovered things.
Okay.
I suggest you head to the Hall of Illusion, but I suggest you go everywhere as well.
We've seen
But-
it.
Whisper it. I want to whisper in Mags' ears.
Go for
Here, only one of them. I don't think I can whisper in both at the same time.
No, I don't think so either.
Mags, I'm gonna whisper in your ear. That lady, she said that her pet's name is Zachary, so you can have its name, and I'm telling you this if you ever need to have sway.
Darling, I'm not a fae, and we're not currently in the wilds. But thank you. Hello, Zachary.
The newt kind of finishes eating its worms, looks up at its name, and its little tongue licks its eyeball.
I would die for Zachary.
I love him.
New patron alert. It's Zachary.
Eliwick stops playing and kind of looks at the party and just goes, "Well, I hope you guys continue to make continue to better the carnival as you are and to participate. Keep an eye out over at the Hall of Illusion. Candlefoot might be your next bet in assisting you in the endeavors you seek.
All right. So, quick question before you leave and we leave to go to our next station here. You said that we had already seen something that was uncovered. Not to say that we totally maybe missed it, but like, what was that again?
Oh, Boston. Sometimes you don't have to see something to know something is completely off. You would know that, wouldn't you?
I mean, maybe. I don't think so. Wait.
She's gonna
Yeah,
stand
I suppose
up.
that makes sense in the grand schema.
She's gonna get up and pick up Zachary, put him on her shoulder. I'll be around. And should you guys get stuck, I'll give you a little nudge.
I told you that one was curious.
Very
I may
much
have
so.
forgotten that she told me that they bought the tickets for all of you, but you know, I had eaten a little bit too much at the time. My mind was not as clear.
No, that's completely understandable.
But it would seem that we are being watched by this one.
And the other one.
That one
you
is
mean
much more than she
Zachary?
seems. She knew my name. I have not given anyone my name.
That's true.
Yeah, but the other one is watching us too, no?
The other one?
Other one?
Yes, but you remember that you were having so much fun on Dragonflies. Do you remember? The other one who was watching us.
Ah. The one like the tree.
No, the one like a bird.
The one like a bird. I think I remember, yes.
Do they remember too?
They were trying to tell us. One I remember was like, they were trying to warn us that it may not be as, I'm not going to say the word, but they said the FUN maybe not as much, but the other one was like, stop spilling your secrets. No, we cannot speak this way. You must all have fun.
That was a squirrel.
My question is, am I the only person who saw what I saw at the Dragonflies? Yes. Okay, that's what I thought. Yes. So I just wanted to make sure that Nyx also didn't see it.
No.
canonically.
I think Nyx is explaining the tree and the squirrel.
Northwind
Yep.
and Red. Thank you.
Yep.
Oh, no. I meant the Kenku that was in the bushes spying on us as we were taking care of the dragonfly. Well, as you were. I was obviously busy with my own agenda.
Ah, yes, I remember you were looking for the worms. But
yes, I did it. I unfortunately came very empty-handed. For such a damp encampment, it's just bizarre there were no worms on the ground. However, I did find a kink. It was fascinating. I once had a lover who was a kenku. We used to exchange worms all the time.
You must tell me of these stories later. I love romance stories.
Oh, there's hot, steamy romance, tell you what.
And this kinku, did it remind you of this hot, steamy romance?
Yes, it did. It brought back flashes of heat to my voice.
Ah, I bet it made your feathers just quiver, did it not?
Okay, moving
Do
on.
we need to
the
like give
Kenku
you a
was
tent
suspicious.
or something?
Why are we moving on from the topic of romance?
Well,
Have you not been romanced yourself?
It was a Kenku in the bushes acting suspiciously. I don't know if that's romantic to anybody here, but
Apparently it reminds our dear friend.
I
of
was
the
strutting
romance.
along the bank, showing off my beautiful plumage and feathers, and I bet they just couldn't get enough of the sight.
I think so too. They are so gorgeous, your feathers. I am jealous.
Okay, well, we can keep an eye out for the Kenku, but are we heading to this Hall of Illusions place?
Are we making you uncomfortable, dear Mags?
Well, no, I just don't see this as a conducive conversation to finding my grandchildren.
Oh, that is fair. My apologies. I do not want to keep you from your children.
That's fine. I mean, Jim also hits on everybody and tries to give them worms, so it's kind of like the flavor of the day.
But maybe that Kinko was the Kinko of their dreams. I know. I have a man of my dreams. But that is
Yes,
besides the
it could have
point.
been the Kinku of my dream.
Exactly.
My husband's dead, so I'm going this way.
Okay, we will follow you. I will follow you. I will follow you. I'm sorry, I'll stop.
Also, it still smells like cupcakes, and I'm a little nauseous. I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah, no, that's legit. I mean, I think we've had our fun at the carnival here. Oh, wait, I've got to go get ice cream from that night dude. I'll meet you guys at the entrance, alright?
Okay,
I mean, you
Bosnarack.
guys can all go off and grab your savory food or your libations, the ice cream and whatnot. You guys can on your way out or grab more food from the trees as well.
I mean, I specifically promised him I'd come back after the cupcake competition, so.
You did, and he's very
I'm
excited when you come
a lizard
over.
of my word.
Well, there is a tiny line, but at the minute you walk over, he says, "Make way! Make way! The Cupcake King must be served first! Only at the nice nightstand!" And he, like, moves the line over with his massive
Wow.
arm and
Oh,
puts
man.
you in
You
front.
didn't need to do that. That's too kind. I could have waited.
No. I'm very happy you're here, and I'm very happy you won. What would you like, my friend?
That cherry berry deliciousness that you were telling me about earlier, that still sounds absolutely amazing.
Absolutely. And since you won, would you like it as a king sundae?
Oh my Lanta, yes. A Sunday fit for a king.
So he starts preparing this ice cream very meticulously. It's in one of those crystal looking kind of boat dishes, like where you put like banana splits.
Oh wow.
And he puts down 3 scoops of ice cream. The main one being that cherries berries, but there's also the dazzleberry to the left and the trumpet berries to the right. And they all kind of merge together, and he pours over cherry jubilee, whipped cream, nuts, chocolate syrup, little chocolate shaving pieces,
Oh,
and he
man.
puts a little crown right in the middle
Oh,
of the
man.
sundae, and he like hands it over. And the little spoon is like shaped like a little sword.
I love this so much. Thank you.
You're very welcome, and you can keep the dish and spoon if you'd like. And you can add that to your inventory. You have a tiny dessert crown, a spoon that looks like a sword, and a crystal ice cream dish. You can add that to your inventory. To Dandi, Gem, Nyx, and Aspen, what are you guys doing? Are you guys just heading straight to the exit? Are you guys grabbing some food before you head on out?
I don't need food. I'm gonna just go follow Nyx.
You know what? I'm pretty full after watching that display of prowess.
Indeed, that is what we should call it. It was
Yes.
prowess.
I mean, none of you threw up, so.
Yet. Yes, you're correct.
Did Ozzy ever come back?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, okay. Fantastic. I apologize. If as you guys think over what you're gonna do, if I can pin y'all and go to Ozzy real fast. Ozzy, you apparently were distracted with your sending stone, trying to, call your kids again. as you're hanging by the cupcake with Otwald, who's still eating the cupcake. And he kind of looks over at you and your frustration with the sending and stone and goes, "You got someone important you gotta go?" Ozzy. Is Ozzy back?
They're muted.
All right. Well, apparently I am pinning Ozzy again and going back to everybody else. Dandi, Aspen, Nyx, I apologize. What are y'all doing?
Also agree that for me, not hungry after the thought, or just at the thought of eating or drinking. But as I walk towards this next location, I would, of course, talk to my new friends, but ask more about the romance. We don't have to talk about it since it seems to upset others, but I would be asking about this romance with the Kinko because I am so intrigued. And that is what I would have been doing.
So you're chatting with Gemaveave.
Yes, and the others. And I forgot. I did not introduce myself to this new person. I know of the Dandi and of the Gemaveave, but I have not met you, sir.
Aspen, I believe they're talking to you, dear.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I don't think we have met before, no.
Well, I am Nyx. It is a pleasure to meet you. Are you with the rest of this group?
Yes, I was leading them here at the beginning of our journey.
I see. It would seem that we are aligned in trying to enter the Feywild, no?
Yes, we are.
If you all do not mind, if I may continue to walk with you all.
Well, that's not for me to decide, but I certainly wouldn't have any problems with that.
I was asking the question in general. Dandi, Gemaveave, are you okay with that?
Naturally, we have so much romance to discuss.
Oh, an owl after my own heart. Oh, please tell me more. I am intrigued.
Well, you see, my very first romance started out at a very, very young age.
Oh my
And
goodness.
it was a romance of mixed speciesism. And my mother was furious.
Oh dear. Who was the first one?
The first one was this very small critter who I just loved them so much with all of my heart. And it wasn't until later, in like a month into the romance, that I learned from my mother that food is food, not friends or romance of food.
Oh dear, was it a worm?
It was.
Oh, it is like Almio and Juliet, no?
I mean, it's exactly like that.
Oh, my heart aches for you, I understand. And
But
your second romance?
worm. It was another worm. There were many worms in my life, but only one Kenku.
I see. So, you love your food very much, it would seem.
Yes, and as I matured into the beautiful woman I am, I elevated to more mature worms as well.
Did I hear you correctly? You said you elevated yourself.
Yes.
Excellent. I understand. I think I am most curious then, if you wouldn't mind telling me about this Kenku.
I'm gonna put a quick pin.
That's fine.
Dandi.
I was
Where
about
are
to
you
get very
going?
not PG-13 there.
I know. I was like, oh, hold on. Good point to pin as you guys chat off screen, walking towards where Mags is underneath all these trees with fruits and such. But Dandi, where are you heading, darling?
I'm kind of just following the group because I'm
Okay.
I'm pretty chill with the idea of just kind of keep on moving on, seeing this out. And I mean, this is quite the entertaining story. So I'm here to collect stories. So I'm collecting stories.
No, fantastic. I just needed to know if you were going to see Otwald or not. Just making a note. You're fine. Aspen.
Well, I already flirted at them and said I was going to go wander, and they were totally fine to come with, and they didn't want to. I'll see them later, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Aspen, are you just following the group as well?
Yeah.
And Bosnarack, are you coming to the group with your spoils of war?
Yup.
Are you tasting the 3 ice creams, by the way?
Oh my god, yes.
Okay. So cherries berries is literally as it says. It is like raspberry and cherries got together and just gave birth to this ice cream. It is sweet. It is tart. It is just fantastic. The dazzleberry to the right of it is like a lemon pureed with a blackberry. So it's like a blackberry, bright lemon and citrus notes. And the trumpet to the right is like loud. It's a very loud flavor. It kind of tastes like a trumpet. Like it's a honeysuckle, cherry, and strawberry all mixed together, and it's just a loud, bright flavor. And it kind of gets all mellowed out, and it's just really good ice cream. Kind of makes you feel light on your feet.
Nice. Such flavors.
And based on that, on the light on your feet, you can add for about the next half hour. Your walking speed is up +5. So instead of 30 feet, it's 35. Which, by the way, all the effects you had before coming into the carnival have washed away. You're no longer blue mags. So on and so forth. And I think this is a good spot to pin it. But before we pin it, you guys are over here at the feasting orchard. As you guys gather together, where do you guys as a group want to go next?
We were told to go to the Hall of Illusions, were we not?
Yes.
Well, that's what she said. Doesn't mean you have to go there.
Well, I mean, it
But
seems like
I
pretty
wish to
natural.
go there. There
Okay.
are probably good worms to find. For food, of course.
Of course, not for anything else.
Yeah, no. Definitely not.
Things did not get weird tonight.
No. For sure.
And so you guys as a group have gotten together and decided, you know what? Yeah, let's go check out the Hall of Illusions then.
I think that I speak for the group and I say that that's what we're doing. I did name us after all. I am in charge, obviously.
You guys are.
We've got a name?
Yep.
What's our name?
Please.
You see, I was speaking. You remember the hullabaloo with the dragonflies? Well, I had to calm the crowd down because they were getting very worked up, and we didn't want the carnival to be upset. So I made a bit of a performance, and I may have designated that our group is known as the Fairy Fighters, which, in hindsight, might come off a little uncouth, given that we're in a Fey environment. A little racy, and we could shop it a little bit. But it seemed appropriate at the time.
All right.
I mean, the alternative. I mean, I'm open to, like I said, to discuss and workshop the name of our group. I mean, I was thinking also like the Kenku Romancers, the Worm Lovers, but Fairy Fighters would be pretty solid.
I mean,
No?
out of what's been presented, I think Fairy Fight is pretty solid.
You said you are called the Fairy Fighters?
Not us. Not us. We.
What are you called?
We're called the
we,
Fairy
as-
Fighters. That includes you too if you're part of the group.
Oh, I am part of the group now?
Congrats.
Yes. Yes, I've told you a little bit of my romance history, but you must elaborate on yours. A girl of your
my.
caliber
How
must have
long
had
do you
many.
have, dear Gemaveave?
The rest of my life, no doubt.
Oh, it would take many lifetimes, but let us start with the very first one.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to put a pin in everybody until next session. I think this is a good stopping point. As you guys walk out into the thoroughfare of the carnival, there's noise from the carousel, squawking from the gondola swans. And there's a fire performer off to the left just doing tricks as he juggles and blows fire into the air. The carnival is very much alive and well in its second hour. And it's very much a happy place so far.
Woohoo.
And till next time, I imagine.
All right, goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye.
More romance
Bye.
next time with
Bye.
worms.